It's about to go down for all our foes. It's time to watch the greatest show. The round table flick brings all the news, all the heat for all the you. From Raw to Dynamite and SmackDown too. Now tune in and play some trivia too. The round table pro wrestling podcast is on, so tune in. The round table pro wrestling podcast is on.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Network News. I am the franchise, as your boy Double J, and we are joined by Husky from Husky's Funhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, the news never stops, Josh.
Never.
It never stops, guys.
Never does.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. We have a new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Zack Sabre Jr., one of the most technically proficient wrestlers in all of professional wrestling, has defeated Hiroko Goto to regain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship live on a TV special event. It's official. We have a new IWGP World Champion.
Well, I heard my dog barking. She's not happy about that.
Neither am I. I'm not really happy about Zack Sabre Jr., but he is one of the most technically efficient wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. So
Say that 5 times fast.
Give it up to him. He's the new champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, also on the Twitter channel, Twitter page for New Japan Pro Wrestling Global. So, what's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. Can't
I'm
complain.
doing well. Doing very well.
We were surprised that you joined us here, Husky. We were like,
I know. I saw the notification that say, "Oh, they're live." Like, I'm gonna pop on. I'm bored.
He was like,
I want to be included. God damn it.
Well, you were included the other day when you guys watched, yesterday when you watched WWE's Night of Champions. And we saw some exciting things happen in Night of Champions.
We did.
We saw this 60-year-old Charles Robinson get pounced.
That was funny. That was really funny.
That was funny.
Josh, that was almost as funny as a referee kicking that guy, dude.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff kicking that guy, dude.
It was almost as funny where Adam Cole got pounced by Keith Lee at NXT into the crowd.
So another great thing that happened yesterday, courtesy of Wrestling Headlines, Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May, makes her WWE in-ring live event debut on an NXT house show in Fort Pierce, Florida, where she defeated Lady Reed in singles action. I would have saved that for a pay-per-view. I would have saved that for maybe Evolution or maybe an NXT Great American Bash or something, you know. I would have just debuted her on a house show.
Yeah.
But I can see why they're doing it, is to give her like some preparing before
Test the crowd and all.
Yes.
Well, speaking of testing the crowd, we found out last week, what was it, 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, that Hukuleo had a dark match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of the WWE, sharing this on their Twitter page, Hukuleo has a new name in the WWE.
Oh boy.
Yesterday, he debuted at WWE Night of Champions. Hukuleo made his official debut, aligning himself with Solo Sikoa, joining the ranks of the new bloodline along with his brothers Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, as well as JC Mateo, formerly Jeff Cobb. And he did play a pivotal role in ambushing Jacob Fatu and setting up Solo Sikoa to hit the Samoan Spike to become the new WWE United States champion. Hukuleo's new name, which we talked about this, you and I, Josh, about 2 months ago, about the WWE trademarking a name. Well, that name is Tala Tonga.
Oh, the Tongan. Legit.
Now, let me explain to you about this right here, right? So we got the Fatus, we got the Anawais. They're all one family, right?
Yes.
Then we got Haku on one side, or as the people in WCW call them, Ming. Haku's kids, they're not his biological kids; they're his adoptive kids. So he adopted Tonga Tonga and Tonga Loa, who are actual brothers, and their brother is Hukaleo. They're a legit brother. He is like 7 feet tall. He is the tallest Tongan in the group.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a big man. So he is now known as Tala Loa, Tala Tonga.
Tonga,
I mean, he's bringing.
Tongaloa.
Yeah, I mean, they're hyping up the family business. I kind of like it. I like it a lot.
That is cool. I do like the name. I was wondering when I remember at first we thought that was gonna be like maybe like Jeff Cobb or something like I remember
Or
when,
Zilla Fatu or something
Zilla.
like that.
Yeah, I was gonna be one of them. But I do like the name, and I like what they're doing with the Tongas. Like I'm looking forward to seeing what else they're gonna do. With
More bloodline faction war.
So here's what I see for the bloodline, and now it's making more sense to me. I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit before, but it's making more sense to me now. If you got Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, they're Tongans. So Samoans and Tongans are two different people.
Yes, they are.
Two different, two different whatever. They're two different. Okay. So you got Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and then you got Hukaleo. Oh, I'm sorry, Tala Tonga now. So they're legit brothers. So they're a bloodline of their own, right? So you got Jacob Fatu, you got the Usos, Joseph and Jimmy Fatu. Then you got, they're all brothers. So Solo Sikoa, Sefa Fatu is a Fatu.
Yes.
But he's doing the Solo Sikoa gimmick, whatnot, right? So you really do have a legit bloodline war now, because you got 3 guys who are actual brothers, and then you got 3 guys who are actual family, blood and one side. So even if Roman didn't come back into the whole bloodline gimmick, and there's rumors he's going to come back at SummerSlam, and he's going to have another like tribal chief type gimmick, head of the table gimmick,
return. Let's go.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like whatever with that, right? But if you think about it, like the WWE is so full of Tongans, and then they add Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Cobb is not Samoan, ladies and gentlemen. He's Pacific Islander. So I mean, we're just saying that if you live on the island, you just lumped into one fucking group.
Blood, your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You sound like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
I was messing with the buttons out here, so that's probably the reason why. Anyway, point is, now the Samoan dynasty is really represented in all of these different factions. At first we were like, God, this is getting so fucking tiresome.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually here for it. I'm here for it.
I am too.
We'll see. We'll see where it's going.
I'm curious what they're gonna do now. Like, I know they're probably gonna have Jimmy and Jacob probably team up, but but I'm curious where this is gonna go.
They need Zilla.
They're gonna be a team on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something that's really fucking cool. This right here made me smile so fucking hard, dude. Courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Karrion Kross, thanks to fans for the Night of Champions support. Karrion Kross, his name was Kevin Kessler. He said this on Twitter. Don't ask for shortcuts. No, I'm sorry. Didn't ask for shortcuts. Didn't ask for favors. We just showed up every time, staying ready, even when no one was watching. Saudi Arabia, you saw it. You felt it. And that means more to me than you know. To the rest of the world watching, with your never-ending support, thank you. I love when wrestlers do that. Like, for me, I always thank fans, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know, those people watching me give me an opportunity to live out my dream. Yeah. The fact that he did this after Night of Champions was fucking awesome, dude. We've been talking about Karrion Kross getting that support that he really needs. The guy's awesome.
Deserved.
Yeah. I love Kross.
You know, people always chant this, you deserve it, you deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't feel that anybody in this industry deserves anything. You work for it. But in this case, he has worked for it, and he fucking deserves it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I love Kross. I've always been a fan of his. And the fact that he's doing that is so cool, and you see why people want him to get a push. Is that he's a genuinely nice guy, that he loves his fans and appreciates what he's and it's cool. I've always gotten along with Cross. He was always a good guy when I met him, and just seeing this, I love him. I love the guy. I just really hope he gets a push.
What about you, Shane? What do you think?
It's about damn time. That's all I gotta say.
Shane, ladies and gentlemen, man, a few words. It's about damn time.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Damn, Shane, you're the man, bro. You just come out here sometimes and say the most random shit.
That's what I do.
It sticks. So off the heels of Night of Champions, the WWE guys they left Saudi Arabia safe. They
Thank goodness.
didn't get trapped on the runway like they did last time. They got out safe. So we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen at on Monday Night Raw. Like the lineup for Monday Night Raw is pretty freaking stellar, bro. I mean, this is also
We start at 3 p.m. Pacific time, by the way, tomorrow.
That's right. I will not be here. So if you guys are going to run it back, good luck. Courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, scheduled for tomorrow night's WWE Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. We have a special start time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and that is coming from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're going to have your World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, who has a message for Shane's dad, Goldberg. We have the WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line as the New Day take on Teddy McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. So we got the New Day versus the Judgment Day. It's about the new Judgment Day up in here. Rhea Ripley's going to open up Raw, so obviously she's going to make a bold statement after her crazy, hellacious street fight that she had with Big
It was
Mommy.
a fun match.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
We got Sheamus taking on Rusev Day, League of Nations. Curtis, who knows? Maybe we may have Alberto Del Rio special guest referee.
They don't want anything to do with Alberto.
Hey man, I'm just saying he's under contract to WWE Triple H.
Man, put Conan in the group for all I care.
I'd rather have Conan in WWE than
Yeah,
Alberto.
so League of Nations, right? Yeah.
Also, I wanted to share something with you guys. When I first met Cross, it's still one of my favorite pictures. It was at a WCWC show, Blood, is where he stole my belt. Look.
Oh my God, that's Baby Cross.
This is when I first met him, is where he stole
That's not Karrion Kross, that's Killer Cross.
Yeah,
that's Killer Cross.
This is where I first met him. It's just like how he was. He just stole my belt just because he was like, because I can. And after
Literally.
that, yeah.
Literally.
Again,
you should tag him in that and be like, "Hey, bro, we support you with Roundtable."
Oh, I have, and a big shout out to him. He follows me on Twitter, so I love that.
I'm so jealous. He also follows Drew as well.
Yep. So also we have Sami Zayn and Penta taking on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman.
Oh, wow.
So this is naturally the follow-up from Night of Champions. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis will be at Raw, along with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. They'll be making an announcement, a huge announcement, about WWE Evolution 2025. So, for those of you that attend the tapings, the WWE will also be taping Friday SmackDown on Monday as well. That's why they're doing a special 3 p.m. start. So that's going to be tomorrow. So, I mean, they're obviously because of the 4th of July weekend, they want their people to be home with their families. Also, my birthday's on Tuesday, so shout out to your boy.
Happy birthday. Happy
I gotta
birthday.
come out.
Happy
I gotta come out of the
birthday.
cake.
Oh, God, no. God, no. I don't want nothing to come out of your cake, Shane.
And Shane sings that happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That Marilyn Monroe did to me.
Please, God, no. You're not Marilyn Monroe in any way. my God.
Hey, Blood, hey, Shane, let's talk to the mod and see if she agrees. Let's do this.
Oh,
See,
next round tape show.
guy, this is what I talk about. Shane comes on and says the most random shit, and then we get off track. Let's get back on track. Let's talk about WWE SummerSlam, the SummerSlam main event. Now, we both know, courtesy of my Johnson for Peter Minnesota, as it stands, the main event for SummerSlam in East Rutherford, New Jersey, is going to be WWE Champion John Cena taking on Cody Rhodes 2. And then we're going to have the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on Jade Cargill. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of predictions. So
spoiler alert.
With the Cody Rhodes John Cena gimmick, I do see Randy Orton interfering in RKO on Cody Rhodes.
By mistake. No,
on purpose. Did you see the way he looked at him after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get heel turn Randy. And night 2, or whatever night is going to be, it's probably not going to be night 2. It'll probably be night 1. Because we'll probably have the World Championship on night 1. And then the WWE
opener night 2.
World Championship on night 2. So we have WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton defending her title against Jade Cargill. Unfortunately, I see Jade Cargill defeating Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. And then
cautious.
We get a cash in and we get a new WWE Women's Champion.
Caution.
Naomi's going to win that title.
But will she make a caution strap for the women's title? Like
the belt.
She made a belt. She made the belt glow one time.
She
did. I would love to see her make a caution.
Well, here's my thing about her winning the championship too. I would love her to win the championship just for the sake of her holding the title longer than she did when she was the champion before.
Yeah.
Did she get injured while?
Yeah, she got injured and had to relinquish the title. That's what I'm saying. Like they never got a chance to give her a run. She never got a chance to like go on the glow. And just think about it. Like if she joins the Samoan dynasty, if she joins the bloodline, bro, can you imagine?
Oh yeah.
They hold all the titles. It'd be crazy. It'd be like NWO. It'd be like NWO and WCW 2000 when they held every championship there was.
Josh's favorite WCW year.
I've been watching WCW every night, Josh, because of you.
You're welcome, Blood.
Every night. Right now, I think I'm up to Fall Brawl. It was Dusty Rhodes. It was Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, and the Nasty Boys.
Oh wow!
In the War Games against Arn Anderson, Terry Funk, Bunkhouse Buck, and Colonel Robert Parker.
Oh, that's cool.
What year?
I think it was like 1998.
No, that sounds more like a
like in the beginning stages,
like 94 or maybe even
Let's do this. Let's go to a commercial break, and I'll find out for you. We'll be right back.
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And it was Fall Brawl 1994.
I was right.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I got it right here. WCW Fall Brawl. Season 2, Episode 2, WCW Fall Brawl 1994. Yep.
You know what we should do?
You should watch it.
Besides that, we shall get together and watch the WCW 2000s pay-per-views.
Oh, I would love that.
I mean, we have time after the news.
I never saw WCW.
I got nothing planned.
So,
really?
Yeah, I never seen the WCW.
Oh my gosh, Shane.
Let's go ahead and jump into this real quick so we can get done with this. MLW, CMLL, and New Japan Pro Wrestling, they all meet in NYC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is courtesy of Mike Johnson from Freedom Insider. Remember back in the day with MJF as part of her group and the MLW.
Yep.
Well, MJF has re-debuted in MLW by attacking none other than Mystico this past Thursday. He pulled the mask off, and MJF is back in MLW. New York City Major League Wrestling hosted an international summit this week in New York, bringing together representatives from MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and CMLL to further their growth alliance. We had Court Bauer from the CEO of MLW taking a meeting with Mr. Shikabushi, chairman of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Tiger Hiroti, and also Akamura, who was part of CMLL. So these guys all met to form a conglomerate. Can you imagine those guys all working together with AEW? Wow, that would be fucking fire. Yeah. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Night of Champions was great. The talent has left Saudi Arabia. They are safe and sound. We have a new Queen of the Ring. We have a new King of the Ring. And ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be exciting to watch WWE Monday Night Raw live tomorrow. With that being said,
Wait.
It's got away.
Not only that, but don't we have an event coming up?
You know what?
Roundtable Pro Wrestling?
Hey, we have an event coming up for Roundtable Pro Wrestling. Let's talk about that real quick. Nope, that's not it.
Wrong one.
This summer, the fallout begins. Sunday, July 13th, Roundtable Pro Wrestling presents Bar Wars 2, The Aftermath. Live from Georgie's Garage and Grill, the new House of Action. Vancouver Street Fighter, Ryan Brooks versus Rick Rex, with Tommy Celsius as special referee. SB8 makes his violent debut in a shocking intergender war. Tag champ Bad Blood collides with Widowmaker, with Saddam Sims stirring the chaos. Get a meet and greet with the roster at 4:30 p.m. It's a TV taping. Bring your signs, your chants, and your energy. Roundtable Pro Wrestling, where the best become legendary. Be there.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today on Wrestling News.
Today on Wrestling History, this one's a good one. This one's a good one.
Good one.
And Blood, you're going to get a kick out of this one because it's not WCW, it's AWA.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going back to the year 1986.
Wow.
Nick Bockwinkel was awarded the AWA World Heavyweight Championship in Denver, Colorado, with
For the 2000th time.
with a forfeit win over Stan Hansen.
That's when Stan Hansen was in Japan.
Yes, because if you remember, he was in Japan and he refused to get the belt, but he did give it back after he ran over it a couple of times.
That's funny.
and so that one was a good one because the first time I saw that story or heard about that story was in the AWA documentary. I thought that was funny. I love Stan Hansen. And here's another good one, Blood. We're going to the year 1998.
Oh.
The Attitude Era.
Oh, great.
The day after losing the WWF Championship to Kane at King of the Ring in a first blood match, Stone Cold Steve Austin won the title back on Raw, or I should say Raw is War, from Cleveland, Ohio.
That is true because they were stuck in the corner with the whole Kane gimmick because they couldn't find a way to make it bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was pretty good. The thing is, you got to think Kane with this gimmick, and when he first started, was red hot at the time.
Very much red hot.
Let me before we go, let me talk about this real quick. Details behind the arrest of the alleged Liv Morgan stalker at the WWE PC. They were unsealed, and his arraignment will be next month. Courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. PW Insider reported on the following on June 4th. WWE sources spoke on condition of anonymity this afternoon, confirming to PW Insider that there was a certain arrest, another arrest last night at the NXT tapings at the WWE Performance Center.
Wow.
The story making the rounds that a suspect stalker for Liv Morgan was apprehended outside the Performance Center is 100% legitimate based on what we were told this afternoon. The arrest was not made by local authorities, as we're told, it was made by a much larger agency. Now, basically what they're saying is, it wasn't local police that came.
Yeah.
The Independent Canadian reporter today reported that Canadian national Sean Kane was the one arrested by the FBI.
Oh, jeez.
At the Performance Center on June 3rd, based on documents that were unsealed yesterday. The report notes on May 26th, Chan boarded an Air Canada flight to Orlando, telling customs official upon his arrival that he will be staying at the WWE Performance Center during his stay, according to the affidavit. First and foremost, you're staying at a warehouse? Weird.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, the center is a state-of-the-art training facility designed to develop well-rounded athletes with aspirations of joining the WWE. The affidavit explains it does not, however, have any hotel rooms, dorm rooms, or any other lodgings, but it does not. 4 days after he got to Orlando, the affidavit states that Chan traveled about 2 hours west of the city to a house that appeared to be described as Liv Morgan's house.
Good Lord.
Lives 2 hours away from Orlando.
Why do wrestling fans gotta be weird?
The affidavit states surveillance footage captured Chan arriving roughly at 5:20 p.m. May 31st wearing a black shirt, tan shorts, and a black baseball hat carrying a large black backpack. He approached the home through the yard instead of walking into the driveway. He circled the property twice, then entered the front porch and reached down under the door presumably looking for the spare key. Chan says, then touched around the bottom of the front door, swiped the lock mechanism in the door several times with his hand, grabbed the front door handles, and leaned into the door, attempting to open it. So this guy was literally trying to break the fucking door. After failing to get inside, Chan retrieved a long air rifle pellet gun from the front porch, which had been outside of the residence. The air rifle was a Sig Sauer MCX .177 air rifle capable of firing metal pellets 600 feet per second. Chan can be seen sitting on the front porch of the pellet gun before standing and walking to the front door. After loitering for more than 2 hours, seemingly waiting for Morgan to return, Chan left a note near some packages that had been delivered according to the affidavit. Among other things, the note mentioned having been wronged by a member of the online gaming community and said, "I am here to pay just a friendly visit, nothing more. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I was here." What the fuck? Chan was arrested after WWE security has seen security footage of Morgan's home and recognized Chan's and alerted the media. This guy, what in the fuck?
You know what I always say? Don't stalk wrestlers, and this is what happens.
August 2020, Philip Thomas, a deranged fan, invaded then WWE superstar Sonya Deville's home, forcing Deville and Mandy Rose to flee the property. Dude, this guy, after a plea deal, he was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Followed by 15 years.
Longer.
Dude, that's 15 years in prison, then 15 years probation.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
That's for that guy that did that to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. This guy right here, you are fucking crazy. Wrestling fans, IWC, I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying.
Well, can I say this, Blood?
No. I really want them to pay attention to what I'm saying. As a wrestler, don't come to my fucking house. Don't come to my house. Don't go to my kid's school. Don't go anywhere other than a wrestling event to watch me perform.
Exactly.
Okay? Being a fan is one thing. Being a fucking crazy person going to someone's house. We are characters. Okay? We are gimmicks. We are characters. We play a character on TV. Whether you like us or you don't like us. Okay? You don't go to fucking Brad Pitt's house because you hate a character he played in a movie. Don't come to our fucking house. There are boundaries. Boundaries.
Yeah.
Learn the word, learn the definition, learn to live by that. There are boundaries. Be a fan. Stalkers are not fucking welcome. We're at airports at fucking 3 a.m. Please don't come with fucking 12 boxes of toys for us to sign. Because in my opinion, that's a form of stalking also. How do you know what time we're getting in? How do you know what flight we're on? How do you know what terminal we're getting out at? That's crazy that you will waste your time doing that. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, remember this. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Stop stalking people. It is wrong. I want you to look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen. If it were your daughter, if it were your mother, if it was your father or your son, would you want someone to do those things to them that you are doing to wrestlers, to actors, to entertainers? Do you want the same things that are done to them, to your family, to your friends, to your kids? Stop it. Stop it. That's all I got to say on that.
I've been saying this for the longest time.
That shit angers me.
Yeah.
This guy going to her house. This is crazy.
It's sickening. I gotta say, it's just like, again, Liv Morgan, one, she's injured, and two, like, if this guy actually succeeded, she couldn't defend herself.
No.
The fact that's terrifying just to think about. Mm-hmm. I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad no one else got hurt. I'm glad the dude got locked up. But the fact is that there's people like this. Like, we just got done dealing with some of the stalkers just recently. And, like, what happened with the Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Roxanne Perez recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop talking wrestlers. Please and
thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We enjoy having you here, and we enjoy shooting the shit with you guys straight 100. We will never bring you BS or lies on this podcast. 100% truth, because we believe the truth will set you free. And with that being said, have a good Sunday. See you this week.
Bye.
Bye.